from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-Town.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. After a long 28-yard line. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's our first carry for their running back. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
26.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First down for Aaron. That's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught downfield by Hunter. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
On the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion is Hunter. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the... And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Falcons. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Smith. good for a Falcon first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
At the Vikings 35-yard line.
To the outside, he's got Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his third touchdown on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to pick this up with a hot pass. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
A 49-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Vikings are within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Jackson. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
1st and 10. We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. Right back to Hunter. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Rodgers on first down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, right on it. 258. Back north.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Rodgers here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 25-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's first down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
3-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Trying to put forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A design run here with Jackson. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. Flush to his right. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And this is off. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Falcons.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Rodgers. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Travion Henderson. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money to pass, the moolah to bag.
Hey, check 26.
First down for Aaron. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here comes 3rd and 6. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to run. Yeah. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. That's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the game. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Gain of 7. And the
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Whoa! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From 29, here's 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
2nd down and 3. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
With a shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Buckner is good. And Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
35-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
from the 43. Here's second down and a yard. Rodgers now. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
13.
For this?
Inside. 319.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's incomplete. Darren Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll get this out wide. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Gain of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out wide, here's Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sends up 2nd and 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Forced out wide. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
180.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Atlanta. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
Vikings 10. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
3rd and long for Rodgers. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down.
Brad Robbins.
On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Xavier Gibson deep to return. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Jackson now. Escaping to his left. He'll get made it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 45 yards. First down, Falcons.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They'll go up now for second down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Now it's Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.